Okay, chat. 2K still not giving us trailers and still not opening up information, but we got some leaks. Some more leaked information that gotta be true. The only reason why I think this type of information is true because of the font and the way the background of the layout is. Somebody could type this up, but I think it's true just because how 2K does their font. Would a fan take this much time to recreate 2K's font and all that? Maybe. We've seen fans do a lot, but there's something in my heart that make me trust this type of information. First thing first,
I ain't been broke in a minute.
The prelude was speculated August 24th, 100% confirmed. That's actually a perfect time because 8/24 turns out to be Mamba Day, and Mamba is the theme of this 2K. Couldn't ask it for a better time. 2K did that perfectly. I don't know how it lined up like that, but that's just how life is sometimes.
I do not dance or jiggy.
Dribbling. They changed dribbling come 2K21. Not even to mention that it might be different come next gen 2K21, but current gen 2K21 is different dribbling. For example, if you hold the right stick up, you now perform a signature size up. Now if you tap the right stick, you'll do a one-to-one dribble move. If you tap the right stick while you're holding sprint, you'll do a quick momentum dribble. I don't even understand what that means in gameplay, but we're gonna have to get our hands on it to further expand on what any of this is talking about. But basically they changed this because we greatly expanded the dribble move arsenal, giving you access to more moves and more intuitive control scheme. After a game or two, it will feel second nature and you will be breaking ankles in no time. That don't sound like anything I like to hear. Basically what they're trying to do is give us more dribble opportunities, more branching options. It sounds like they're trying to make dribbling fun, but we all know each year 2K loves nerfing dribbling. That's the most fun part of point guards, and 2K hate being able to dribble for long periods of time. They always shorten your stamina. They always lessen their moves you can do. I got my doubts about that.
Red, yellow, green.
Now we got to talk about right stick shooting. Dribble moves weren't the only thing that benefited from the pro stick upgrade. Jump shooting and finishing at the rim were points of emphasis as well. We've heard this earlier in the year. Mike Wang was thinking about making layups timing, so you could miss a layup if you mistime it, and now you also are getting a more defined shooting system with this right stick. We're used to doing reverse layups, reverse dunks with the right stick, but now it's getting more in detail. We really wanted to make scoring the basketball a skill both from the perimeter and at the rim, so they brainstormed prototype a number of various shooting mechanics for this year's game. The idea is similar to 2K17, but the 2K17 shot stick aiming wasn't really that skill based, so they wanted to further expand on that. When you shoot with the pro stick, the shot meter changes from a timing bar to a targeting system, so instead of trying to stop the meter when you reach the perfect release, you'll adjust the shot in real time to hit the ideal center aim point. What in the world does that mean? So having the shot meter off is one boost of shooting. Using the right stick gives you a completely different aiming system than the shot meter. So not only there's the shot meter, there's no meter, now there's a targeting system. And you expect us to be ready for this? This is what I like to hear. Give us alternatives to play the game. I like how this sounded. Is it going to be easy to use? That's what I want to know, but I'm liking how it sounds. The target window resizes dynamically based on your player ability, shooting range, and how well the shot is contested. It can also shift to the left or right based on the shot degree of difficulty. I don't want to read no more because I want to see what this means. I hate words, bro. I'm not like I can't like paint these words into my head. this sound like a bunch of craziness that we gonna have to test out and just see what's going on. And because shooting with the stick offers a bit more complexity than just holding and releasing a button, it also carries greater risk reward. If you can master shooting with the pro stick, you have a higher ceiling of getting greens and making tough shots. So wait a minute. So if you shooting with the aim stick, you can hit contesteds, and it's more beneficial than shooting with no shot meter. So my guess is it's harder than no shot meter, but it's also more beneficial. It's something I'm willing to play around with, but it's seeming like no meter is still going to be like the general public. If you want that extra boost, no shot meter give you a boost. But if you want that extra, you shooting with your right stick. And it says it right here, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be the shot method of choice for any competitive 2K players. But since I know some will ask, yes, there's an option to disable shot aiming if you really want to go back to last year's controls. On the shooting animation side, you can expect a plethora of new shot types, including Harden's one-footed fadeaway. And a quick note for all park players, they added 40 new jump shot landings. Okay. We haven't had new jump shot landings since 2K15. We've been using all the same jump shot landings since 2K15. Glad to see that they noticed that this is something that's dope and that they need to expand on it. I like it.
I cracked that Chevy for 40.
But on the defensive side, you can expect a much stronger presence from bigs in the paint. Block targeting has been improved, so it'll be easier to send weak shots back, and we've loaded up more coverage for contact in the paint to slow down overpowered moves like last year's hop step layup. Alright, chat. We just went through some information about the defense, but we ain't hear much about perimeter contests. We haven't heard much about perimeter shooting contests off this article, but they want to stop these hop step layup cheesers. How well is the paint defense for big men? Because the Intimidator badge, all you had to do was stand in front of somebody you was making a miss. There's a bunch of memes of that all over Instagram, all over TikTok, of big men just emoting and forcing people to miss layups. I thought it was funny, but hey, as long as you add defensive 3 in the key, I feel like the defense of big men should be better. Just add defensive 3 in the key, and y'all talking about the hop step layup, that's already a step in the right direction.
My face wasn't in it. Damn.
Referring to mob players, Damian Lillard is who they went to for opinions on the mob players. Damian Lillard is a huge 2K gamer and has tons of great feedback and ideas for 2K21. His biggest request was that the oversized point guard in my career. So all us Penny Hardaway wannabes. I'll be the first to admit Penny Hardaway is my favorite point guard of all time. Penny Hardaway is my guy. I love the Ben Simmons type players. I love the Grievous Vasquez, Sean Livingston. I love them. So you have Dame to thank for that, as we've upped the max height for a point guard to 6'8". Dame continued to share his likes and dislikes of gameplay, which we then added to the running wish list that we already had from the community. After compiling all the feedback, we came away with a great list of items that we knew the community wanted to see improved. For example, long passes down court, they are no longer going to sell out of bounds, so you can cherry pick. If y'all want to cherry pick the basketball, cherry pick all you want. They not stopping you from cherry picking. And they came up with more skill-based solutions that would be more fun and fair for everyone. Seemed like everyone was a big fan of how we redesigned the badge system last year. Me personally, being able to swap badges whenever you want, beautiful. It's just annoying grinding for badges, but I understand it. Anything good needs to be worked for it. I understand why y'all doing this to us. We gotta work for badges. I get it. And then once we get badges, we can swap them around. We still need to respect players, so if I spend all my time grinding a useless character, let me put some of that experience into a new character. That's all I'm asking for. I understand y'all want us to grind badges. Please let us erase a player and get some XP back, because we ain't wasting time no more. I'm tired of wasting time. They also took notes on what badges people were using and what badges people weren't using. For example, they got rid of the quick draw feature and just added that back and added your jump shot timing back into the jump shot creator. That's one thing you won't have to waste badge points on this year. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I ain't been broke in a minute.
And if you buy the NBA 2K21 Mamba Forever Edition on current gen, you will receive a total of 200,000 VC. So you'll get 100k VC for your current gen, and then they'll give you the free version of the next gen and 100k VC for that next gen. So that's for those of y'all getting a Mamba Forever Edition. 2K21 sounded nice. The information side of it, I don't know why they're not giving us trailers and why they're not talking to us more. Maybe because it's current gen. Last year, year before that, all through August, they flood us. Flood with information. We wouldn't know about my league. We wouldn't know about my GM. We wouldn't know about things we don't even care about. But right now, hush hush. Obviously, they're saving the best information, like park before the week before the game comes out. They always do that. I'm still expecting the current gen park reveal. At least they gotta give us that. And then they're gonna give us a whole different rollout for next gen, but I'm just surprised they're not talking about current gen at all. It's not even like they're trying to sell this game as well as they could. None of my business. Glad with the information they got. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this information. I personally love the idea of the shooting mechanic they're adding. I like that they're trying to give us versatile dribbling, because last year all we had was the overpowered behind the back. Then once they removed that, everybody stuck to that Pro 2 spin, whatever. Everybody, you know the spin. You would go forward and spin back to the 3-point. Like, everybody had to do the same moves over and over because the options were very limited. I'm glad they're trying to give us a more expansive dribbling system. I'm glad they're trying to help us with the hop step layups. Let me know down in the comments what y'all thought about this. Other than that, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit that button that say subscribe to join the mob. Follow me on my social media, Twitter, Instagram. They both ITZ. Leave me alone.